All right, folks, we are live here. UFC 326, Holloway versus Charles do Bronx Oliveira. We are going live here doing the fight companion for UFC 326. We're going to focus here on the main card. We just had Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira go in there, and this fight just got stopped in the very early first rounds. Okay, one punch by Rodriguez and Bruno was down. Okay, it was crazy. One punch, and he was down. Okay, this is a really good card to begin with. Actually, it's been going really well. We have in the prelim card, we had some good fights. The last fight was kind of interesting. Cody Garbrandt and going against Long Chow. A lot of crazy stuff happening in this match. And now in the main card, we have Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira. One punch, just one, and it's over with. Okay, so it's pretty interesting right now. And they're going to announce the winner. RoboCop, okay, that's his nickname, is basically the winner here with one punch. Okay, so that will bring his stats 19-6. RoboCop, the winner. Okay, he's a very big middleweight. I don't know what this guy eats for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but he is massive. Crazy. All right, so Joe Rogan is about to interview him right now. It's amazing. I don't think at this point he needs a translator. He's good to go. Basically, he's telling people if they're struggling in their life, they can get back up. He's happy. Henry Hoof is his coach. He plans for that. He switched to southpaw, threw an overhand right on the button, and that was it for Bruno Ferreira. It was over with. He didn't even need to throw the second punch. He went straight down because it was right on the button. He was out cold. I'm telling you, like, Gregory did not even break a sweat. He looks dry. This is amazing. Okay, he's asking Dana White for $100K. Well, he does get the $25,000 finish. That was amazing. Gregory basically won by knockout. Okay, first punch in. Oh my gosh, it was insane. He went to throw. He threw the first punch right on the button. The second one actually missed. Like, he didn't even have to throw it. Okay, amazing. So he's middleweight. Next we have Drew Dober versus Michael Johnson. These guys, their stats are kind of similar. Drew Dober has 28 wins, 15 losses. Michael Johnson has 25 wins and 19 losses, and this is a lightweight match. Yeah, very interesting to see what Michael Johnson is going to do. He's been in this game for a very long time. All right, and we're going to see what he's going to do tonight against Drew Dober, who comes to fight. Okay, Michael Johnson is 39 years old. 39. And, you know, some people saying he should retire. We don't know. Like, who are we to tell? But He's going to go out there. I think he was supposed to have a fight last time that got canceled due to some sort of like betting scandal or whatnot, or they suspected. It wasn't actually what they concluded, but they suspected something, so they pulled the fight out. But right now he's going against Drew Dober, which in my opinion, it's kind of like a bigger fight. You know, it puts him on the main card, and let's see what he's going to do. Yeah, the previous fight was supposed to be against Alexander Hernandez, and it did not happen. But we're going to see what he's going to do. Drew Dober, like I said, he's coming off a win, a KO actually, against Kyle Prapoyak. Okay, against Kyle, and he won that by KO, TKO round 3. So it's going to be an interesting fight. I am very curious to see if Michael Johnson is going to keep this on his feet. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen. Man, that KO was amazing. Gregory Rodriguez did an amazing job. So right now, I'm not sure exactly what he's ranked, but we can find out. Let's type this into Google here to see. Okay, so right now, RoboCop is ranked 13. Listen, that's good, man. RoboCop, he can climb up there. See what's I don't know who's above him, but if I was him, I would call somebody top 10 at the moment because he's 13. Okay, and this is a good win for him. So I will call somebody top 10 and go from there. All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, he has 3 straight wins. Okay, actually no, he has well, yeah, he has 3 straight wins, and before that he had a loss against Jared Cannonier, and then before Jared he had 3 wins again. So he's in a good spot. He's in a good spot, and let's see what happens. But next we have Drew Dober versus Michael Johnson. Kind of wanted to ask you guys what you think about that White House card. Listen, this is my theory on it, okay? You can prove me wrong, but like Francis Ngannou just got released by PFL. I think Dana should negotiate with Francis and have him fight John Jones at the White House. Drop it in the chat. Let me know if that is a crazy idea or not. But I think that is the fight to make, man. Like, I mean, yes, Pereira can fight Jones, but honestly, I think that is it's not a bad fight, okay? But a much bigger fight will be Jones versus Francis Ngannou. All right, and right now, Francis Ngannou is a free agent. I think Dana can do a one-deal fight. I heard he doesn't like Francis Ngannou, but he can do business with the man. Do a one-fight deal, just the White House deal, against John Jones. That's the fight everybody wanted to see. So why not do it? Just do the fight, and then see what happens. After that, John Jones is going to retire. Okay, that's for sure. We already know that because he said that. He wants something big, something super big. All right. I feel like Francis Ngannou will be a bigger fire under him. Like, I think Pereira would be too, but I think that's an easy win. That's a very easy win because all he has to do is take him down. That's the end of it. Okay, but Francis Ngannou can really, I will say, scare him a little bit, you know, because he has that knockout power. Okay, I think I think if he fights Alex, you know, it's going to be easy. Anyways, that's my take. I think Ngannou versus Jones. All right, this is my theory. They just cut. Actually, I think UFC probably maybe have bought him out just to fight this UFC card, White House. And I could be horribly wrong. I'm just theorizing because that's what I want to do, or I want to see. Sorry. All right, here we go. Drew Dober. again versus Michael Johnson. And then after that, we have Rob Font against Raul Rosas Jr. Listen, Chihuihuis is going to fight Rob Font. You know, that is not going to be a walk through the park. That's going to be a hard fight for Chihuihuis. 22-9, Rob Font is no joke. Let me tell you that right now. Rob Font is no joke. Okay, so Chihuihuis, I hope he's bringing it. I'm telling you, Chihuihuis has a lot of potential. He's only 21. All right, and his jiu-jitsu is good. Okay, his jiu-jitsu is good, but Rob Font's stand-up is also good. So let's not play games there. Okay, and then after that, we have RDR versus Kaio, and that's a middleweight bout, and that is going to be a good match as well, because we have RDR, who is also really good at jiu-jitsu. Okay, I think he's a black belt in BJJ. He's really good in his kickboxing, so that's going to be good. And then again, the end, we have Max Holloway versus Charles. Which I don't know, guys. I need to see what people are saying here. I need to see if they think Charles Oliveira has the chance, if they're gonna beat in the middle. I think Oliveira is going to save that if they go to the last round, because Oliveira is gonna fight smart. Okay, if he wins this belt, I think there's great opportunities that will open up for him. All right, so I think he's going to fight smart. He's going to use all of his weapons. Of course, the man is amazing in his jiu-jitsu. I'm a big fan of Oliveira, and I'm also a big fan of Max Holloway, but I just like Oliveira's fighting style. The man is well-rounded. It's like watching poetry on the canvas, you know. He fights really well. He fights beautiful. He fights with technique. So I think in this fight, it's going to be close. And I think they're going to do it for the fans. I think they're going to fight smart. They're going to fight hard. But it's going to be a very close match. All right. And if Max points in the middle, or maybe like Charles will point in the middle, I don't know. But I think if they go there, Max has a better chance, because I feel like Max's chin is better than Oliveira. And I don't know if you disagree or not, but drop it in the chat, guys. Do you think Oliveira beats Max, or Max beats Oliveira? Who's for Oliveira? Who is Team Oliveira? Who is Team Oliveira? All right. I think they just announced Zhang Weili versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk for their match. They are going to put it into the Hall of Fame. All right. That was the fight that they selected to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure if that was the crazy fight where Joanna's eyes were like so big. I can't 100% remember. But that was a crazy fight, so it's crazy. And sorry, I forgot to mention, that is the first fight, okay? Zhang Weili versus Jędrzejczyk, like number 1. That is going into the Hall of Fame, and they just announced it. So that is great. All right. We see Drew Dober over here warming up. He's ready to go. And we also see Michael Johnson. Okay, Michael Johnson getting ready to go up there. Let's see. Maybe if he wins, he will retire. We don't know. But, you know, like I said, he's been around the block for a long time. He's an OG in the game. And he fought the very best. If you remember, he fought Gaethje. He welcomed Gaethje to the UFC, actually. He fought Khabib. You know, this guy has a lot of miles, man. and he always comes to fight. But the reality of things is he's 39. This is actually a good. They match it up pretty good because Drew Dober is 37 years old, and they're close to similar height. But reach, Michael Johnson has more reach than Drew Dober. So this is where maybe we're going to get a lot of good counters by Michael Johnson. You know, that could be something that we're going to see tonight. Or we're going to have Drew Dober rush in and catch Michael Johnson's chin, because Drew Dober does have knockout power. I'm very curious to see what they're saying on X over here. So far, I'm not gonna lie, the card has been really good. I like that it's early. It's not super late. You know, you hear, I don't know about you guys, but I hate when this thing goes on late and it's a horrible fight. That's why I don't watch a lot of boxing. Because with the boxing thing, it's like you stay up till 1 a.m. at night, and then you get a horrible fight. And you're like, wait, what? Why am I sacrificing my sleep for this nonsense? You know. But anyways, they got Dustin Poirier in the building, very hyped to watch Oliveira versus Max. This guy basically fought both of them, so he know a thing or two about both the opponents. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm very curious to get your opinion as well on Cody Garbrandt. Like, what do you? I don't know if you saw the fight, but I don't know. He's not the same guy anymore. He did win, but he's not the same guy anymore. And I think he's doing what he's supposed to do: fight smart, right? But people who are big fans of him, they're almost left like with a little bit of disappointment, if you know what I mean. They basically want to see that old Cody again. But, you know, I get it. Cody has to do what he has to do for him in order to win, you know, because if he goes in and just be that old Cody, it's not going to be good for him. Anyways, we are about to see Drew Dober versus Michael Johnson. They're about to make their walk in here. I think Michael Johnson is going to come out first. All right. Also, I wanted to let y'all know, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go to the subscribe channel. Listen, guys, I appreciate it. I'm just a small time. You know, I got 72 subscribers, and I would like to grow it. But I would like to create and bring good content for you, right? So, yeah, if you didn't subscribe, please subscribe. I will really appreciate y'all. All right, here we go. Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson is coming in first. We see him come here. I wonder if he's still training at the same spot. They're basically saying his speed is still there, and his athleticism. And listen, if it's not there, you should quit, really. But if you feel good, hey, go for it. You know, these guys, this is what they do for a living. So, but you got to know. You got to know. We got I forgot his first name, but Jackson. He is a PFL champion, I believe. His teammate being in his corner tonight. Just trying to find his first name here. Jason Jackson, welterweight champion, PFL. He's in his corner right now. And yo, that guy need to come to the UFC. I'm telling you, man, he's good. He is good. And you know, a lot of these guys, they train with UFC guys. But yeah, he needs to come over. Welterweight division could use Jason Jackson. So right now we got Islam in the welterweight division as the champ. We're not sure if they are going to do Islam versus Ilya or Islam versus Kamaru Usman for the White House card. I was so excited to hear the announcement for the White House card. I'm not sure if they already did that. I've seen some things about it, but not real official thing. I'm not sure even if Conor McGregor is fighting for the White House card. But yeah, that will be an interesting, or I'm excited to hear that. All right, so we got Drew Dober coming in right now. All right. Drew Dober, most knockouts in lightweight history of the UFC. Fourth most finishes in the UFC. The odds right now is plus 160 for Dober and to win by KO, and Johnson plus 260 to win by KO. Listen, do not count Johnson out, okay? Do not count him out. I think people are counting him out. He does have knockout power too. So, and if you look at Johnson, his body type, he's almost kind of like built a little bit like Loudmouth, you know. What's his name? I'm losing his name right now. Kevin Holland. There you go, Kevin Holland. His build is almost like that. His reach is very long, and you can produce a lot of power from that. All right, both men are in the octagon right now. They are showing the tail of the tape. Here we go. Drew Dober, 36 years old. Johnson, 39. Height, 5'10" for Johnson, 5'8" for Dober. The reach, 73.5 inches, and Dober is 70. All right, this is going to be a 3-round bout. I always like it when Bruce is so hyped about the fight. I don't know what I don't know if Bruce Buffer quits, who will take his job really, because there's nobody that does it better than Bruce. Nobody does it better than Bruce. All right, here comes Johnson. Let's see. Three rounds. All right, here we go. Dober versus Johnson. Round one. All right, they're just getting ready here. All right, here we go. They're touching gloves. And here we go, right in the middle. A lot of head movement by Dober. You can see Michael Johnson is taking his time to be accurate. He's using a little bit of his jab. Whoa, that was almost a nice left hook by Johnson. I think the counter striking of Johnson is going to be key in here. All right, so Johnson attempting some jabs here. Some kicks on the inside lands. So far, Johnson is the only one that landed anything. All right, Dober threw a nice kick and landed. Very fast. What I'm liking about Dober right now is his head movement. Oh, nice counter, nice straight, and oh, it was nice. It was nice. The thing is, Dober needs to find his range because he's shorter. I think Michael Johnson already found his range. Nice kick on the inside, followed by a left straight punch. Okay. This is Michael Johnson I'm talking about. All right, they're still in the middle of the octagon. No takedown attempt whatsoever. I don't think these guys will do any takedowns, to be honest with you. All right, more kick on the inside. I like what Michael Johnson is doing. He's kicking on the inside, and he's following up with a combo, a 1-2 combo. Ooh, he hit Dober, pushed him back a little bit. Dober is circling around. The corner is calling for more offense from Dober. See, again, Johnson is doing the kick on the inside. As soon as it lands on Dober's leg and push him back a little bit, he follows with a combination to the head. Listen, Michael Johnson is looking phenomenal right now. I don't even think this guy looks like he's ready to retire, to be honest. So far, Johnson is the one that is most successful right now, as he already found his range. I like he's doing the inside kick thing again. Dober is landing some body shots here. All right. Ooh, Dober lands. Right, beautiful low kick by Dober as they circle back in the middle of the octagon. Nice jab by Johnson. Dober is attempting a 1-2, but beautifully blocked by Johnson. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Dober with some nice kicks. Beautiful outside kick by Johnson. Ooh. Dober attempted to land some big punches, but he missed. Johnson is doing a good job using his jab, but he needs to use it a bit more. And I like that. Again, he's doing that inside kick. I think he needs to continue to do that because that is where... Ooh, Johnson lands. He's so fast with the punches. Johnson going low at the body right now with punches. We got 20 seconds left in the first round. All right. Here we go. Some kick right in the body by Johnson. Johnson is pushing him back towards the octagon. And we have time. Round 1 is down. All right. Listen, guys. Michael Johnson is fighting a good fight right now. What he's doing that is very successful is he's kicking Dober on the inside. As soon as Dober push back, he's landing a combination, a 1-2 combination to the face. So it's working. It's working for him, and he needs to continue to do that. I think he needs to double down on it. He needs to double down on that. But let's see what's going to happen right now. I think round 1 is for sure Michael Johnson. Okay? And Dober wasn't doing bad, but I don't think he was doing enough to win this round. So I will say Michael Johnson, round 1. Kind of want to see what the odds are for Johnson versus Dober. as it probably changed. But let's see from 2 days ago. Okay, they had Dober plus 100, minus 120. It probably changed. All right, round 2. Here we go. They're in the center of the octagon. Ooh, Dober threw a very, very strong left, but missed. Ooh, I see Dober is attacking a little bit more. He's trying to close the distance in order to throw more punches. Nice punch by Johnson. Right now we have Johnson with 66% more punches landed and 34% for Dober. Right? I like how Dober is moving. Now he's going after Johnson and is throwing kicks, but he's missing. And they're both smiling. Right now, Johnson needs to use his jab to keep Dober away. He's kind of letting Dober push him a little bit, but he's still in the center here. Okay, now he's starting with the jab again. Right? Nice jab to the face by Dober. Good. Michael Johnson doing a good job right now. He's on the offense right now. Ooh, Dober landed a nice punch. But Johnson is starting to pick up that jab again. He needs to keep using that jab and go back to that inside kick. See? Okay, now he started with the inside kick again. It's almost like he's hearing what I'm saying. All right. Ooh, Dober landed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dober knocked him out. Oh, my gosh. Yo, that is crazy. Wow. Oh, my gosh. No way Johnson is confused. Wow. Dober cleaned that up really fast, man. Let's see the replay here. He threw his right hand and threw a left punch right on the button, and Johnson was stiff going down. He was cold, knocked out. Like he's knocked out cold, sorry. Oh my gosh, that was crazy, man. Wow. And he landed another punch on his way down. Wow, that was a crazy KO by Dober. Guys, I mean, I thought for sure right now Johnson was winning. Wow, that was crazy. That is crazy. I can't believe it. Well, Dober has let's take a look here. Well, his last fight he won by KO, so he has 2 KOs now. Wow, this is crazy, guys. That's the game, man. That's the game, the fight game. Wow, I feel bad for Johnson. I feel really bad because he was actually doing a good job. All right, they're going to announce the winner here. He's checking on his teammate. He's checking on Dober. He's not happy. I mean, I wouldn't be either if I get knocked out like that. Especially when you were doing good. Yo, this is crazy, man. I think he's still a bit unconscious, to be honest. I think Dober is he's about to be interviewed. Let's see what Dober is saying. Perfectly placed left hand. He set him up with the right. So he was saying he was scared about Michael Johnson. He was a fan from the very beginning. And that the jab was working. You see, he should have kept going with the jab. Wow. It was pretty accurate. Wow. It's crazy how when a person gets knocks out, how their body just like freezes and they go down. Yo, Drew Dober is a fan favorite, and yeah. I don't know if he's ranked. I don't think he is, but yeah, he's a fan favorite for sure. So I think he should continue to win, and just keep winning, man. All right, let's see who's next. Let's see who's next. All right, so next we got. Ooh, this is a good fight. Okay, we got Raul Rosas Chiwiwis going against Rob Font. All right, they're showing some celebrities in the building here. I think I don't know if it's bring your daughter to work today or something, but everyone seemed to have their kids in. Oh, that's Jeff from Survivor. Yeah, I think Survivor people are in there. Interesting. I think they're promoting Survivor. Wow, that was insane. That was crazy. Anyways, this one, Rob Font versus Raul Rosas, is going to be a great fight. And the interesting thing is, in the main card so far, we have 2 knockouts. Okay? 2 knockouts. It would be interesting, and I'm going to say this right now. If in the main card, all the wins are by knockout. Okay? It will be very interesting to see that. If all the wins are by knockout. Let's see what X is saying. Oh, yeah. I think what they're saying is that he was vomiting after he got kicked in the nuts. That was crazy, man. I don't. That was insane. And then he was very pissed off, actually. He was very pissed after, but that's crazy. Anyways, that was the fight. You gotta go watch that. But yeah, I think what is trending right now is Cody Garbrandt's fight. I mean, there was a lot of things that happened. I think there was eye poke, kick in the groin multiple times, and it was a bit crazy. So let's see what's next. Rob Font, Raul Rosas, Chiwiwis with a record of, and by the way, Chiwiwis, I mean, is Raul Rosas because that's his nickname, or that's what thing he does. He's from Mexico. Rob Font coming in with a record of 22 wins and 9 losses. Raul Rosas, pretty new in the game, but has been very successful, I will say, with 11 wins and only 1 loss. So this fight really proves where he stands in the game. You know, this will be his first fight on this year. First fight. Last year, the last time he fought was in March, actually against Vince Morales. He won by decision. By the way, he was supposed to fight Rob Font already, but it was canceled. And then he fought in 2024. He fought like 2 times. Okay. All right. So we have, guys, we have some crazy matches here. June 14. That is the White House card. We have Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane, Sean O'Malley versus Zahabi, Mauricio Rufy versus Michael Chandler, Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dukas, Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. That's crazy. Wow. Let's see. Let's see what the. I wonder what else they got for this White House card. And the White House card is called Freedom 250. Joe Rogan is about to break it down with White House. This historical card. Joe Rogan is now interviewing Dana White. Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. Let's see what Dane is talking about. Ilya has the opportunity to become a 3-division champion. Okay, now he's talking about Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane, or Gane. That, and I'll have to tell you, like, Cyril Gane is ranked number 1. He has the opportunity, too, to become a 3-division champion. They're saying if Pereira wins, then they will figure out if they will fight Tom Aspinall. I mean, that's the obvious option. The card is done, they're saying. This is crazy. I mean, I think they're holding back some things here. I'll be honest with you. I think they're holding back. Because I heard John Jones was in negotiation with these people. So again, I think they're waiting to drop a massive announcement, or they're going to surprise people. They're going to surprise the fans with a massive announcement, but it has to happen. Like I said earlier, I think Francis Ngannou versus John Jones is the surprise fight that they need to make. Francis Ngannou is a free agent. I think Dana White should humble himself, go to Francis with a bag full of cash and some bitcoins, and basically say, listen, Francis, I'm sorry. Take this bag, let's make history, and if you want to talk nonsense about me after, go for it. And just make that one deal, one time, just for the fans. Just for the fans. And make that fight happen. And go from there. So I can't see nobody else fighting John Jones. Like, who else is gonna fight John Jones? Like, unless they bring DC back, which is not gonna happen because DC, DC is not in fight shape at all, and it will be ridiculous. Honestly, it will be ridiculous. So, but I think they need to make that happen. And Conor McGregor, here's another guy who can blow up this card and make it huge. Okay, But the question is, who will they put against Conor McGregor? Right now, I don't know. I don't see anybody exciting like to go against him. But I mean, I'm talking about active fighters right now in the roster. But the one guy that they can bring back is Nate Diaz. If they bring Nate Diaz versus Conor, I mean, that will be a good match. And I'll be honest with you, even Nick Diaz, I'll tell you this, even Nick Diaz, if they bring him against somebody who is an OG in the game too, right? Actually, I'm thinking of something crazy, but they may not even be in the same weight class. I'm thinking OG Nick Diaz versus OG Tony Ferguson, but I don't think they're in the same weight class. But no, let's stop talking crazy here. I mean, I'm thinking they need to bring Nate versus Conor McGregor. Make that happen. And that will be both retirement fight for both of them. That's what I'm thinking. Yo, put it in the chat. Let me know, guys. Really, really, guys. Put it in the chat. Let me know because I think we, as the fans, we could persuade or make things happen if we come together and tell them what we want. You know, that's what we need to do. We got to tell them what we want. So, yeah, think about that. Anyways, next fight we got Raul Rosas Jr. Okay, going against Rob Font, and you know, we're gonna see how this pans out. Raul is doing really good actually. 11 wins, 1 loss. After he lost, he came back and he really looked nice in his fight. So right now, this, I call it a test fight. Okay. This is a test fight for Raul Rosas because Rob Font is no joke. All right, let's just take a look quickly here at his record. Last year, Rob Font won both his matches by decision. And he actually beat David Martinez as well. Oh, sorry, I'm telling you some nonsense here. David Martinez beat Rob Font by decision, and Rob Font won by decision against Jean Matsumoto. The year before that, Rob Font beat Kyler Phillips by decision, and before that, Davidson Figueroa against Rob Font. Davidson won, and then Corey Sandhagen won against Rob Font too. So anyways, Rob Font has fought the very best. He also fought Marlon Chito Vera. He fought Jose Aldo. Listen, this guy has been around the block. So this is a test fight. I call it a test fight because Raul is an up-and-coming guy. And he's good. But there's levels to this. And I believe Chiwiwis here is ready for this test. He looks really good. I think he combines everything, you know. So as you're hearing DC saying that he has a show tonight, that he matured and evolved. That's exactly what I was saying. This is a test fight. People are excited about Chiwiwis here. He's very likable. He looks like a fighter. I'll tell you that. Okay, he looks like a fighter, and yeah, he's you know, he wins the fans' heart. You know, saying things like when he won, he bought his mom a minivan. You know, so. Right now, the props to watch, they're saying Rosas to win by KO plus 850. Rosas to win by submission plus 420. Guys, do not count this man out when it comes to submission, because I think if he goes and takes Rob Font down, I say there's a very high possibilities that he could win and submit Rob Font. All right, so we got Rob coming in right now. Let's see what the odds are right now. Just gonna see right now what the odds are. Or who the favorite is. That's kind of what I want to know. Who the favorite is. I think people are expecting Rob Font to beat Rosas. I think Rob Font is a boxer, so I don't think Chihuihuas need to box him. I think Chihuihuas need to play it right. Actually, they have Raul Rosas to win here. Like, he's the favorite. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Rob Font is ranked number 13. That is very interesting. All right. So after these commercials, we have Rob Font versus Raul Rosas Jr. Mr. Chihuihuas going at it. Again, I'm saying this is a test fight for him. It's going to determine if Chihuihuas starts cracking up in the low teens, okay, in the rankings. Like, Rob Font is ranked number 13 right now. So if Rosas can beat Rob Font, I think it's you have a good case there for Chihuihuas to be, you know, up in the either teens and getting ready to fight top 10. Okay. So this is the bantamweight division ranking. Let's take a look here, see what the bantamweight ranking is. Okay, bantamweight. We got Peter Yan as the champion. He's in a very difficult division here. But I'll tell you this right now. You have a lot of very good guys in this division. Okay? So you look at Chito Vera, ranked number 10. Let's take a look here. You got Chito Vera ranked number 10. Mario Bautista, number 8. Davison Figueroa, okay, number 7. Zahabi, number 6. Okay, and we have Sean O'Malley, again, like they're fighting each other at the White House. Song Yadong, number 5. Corey Sanhagen, number 4. So it's going to be an interesting, I guess, thing that will happen in the division of the bantamweight here. All right, here we go. Round 1. They're getting ready. Rosas getting ready. Okay, here we go. All right. They're right in the middle over here, checking each other out. Rosas throw the first left and lands. Rob is aiming with a low stand. Rosas already changed stands on him. Rob is rushing him against the cage, kind of like hunting him down in a way. But I like Rosas' stance right now. Rosas like switching things up. He's going to the low kicks. He's using his jab to push Font back. And he's okay. Rob throws a nice inside kick and lands. Rosas is making Rob guess a little bit with all these movements, and Rob is walking him down. But Rosas is doing a really good job in trying to throw kicks and confuse Rob, right? All right, so Rob throws an overhand right and lands, but it's nothing big. Now Rosas is pushing Rob Font back. A lot of stance switches I noticed by Rob Font and Rosas. Rob Font has amazing boxing. Chiwiwis is dodging some of these punches from Rob Font. Rob Font is trying to throw a kick right in the middle. Chiwiwis is pushing back now, pushing him back. Nice inside kick, and Rob Font tries to grab his leg, but Chiwiwis is back up on his feet quickly. All right, so nice counter punch here by Rosas. Ooh, nice punches. Oh, Rob Font is really coming at him with some punches, but Chiwiwis is back in front of him. Raul Rosas, nice. He's going for a single leg, and he got it. This is exactly what he needed to do. Put Rob Font down. All right, so right now, Rob Font has some sort of butterfly hook in, and it's trying to lift him up, and it's pushing towards an omoplata. Okay, but Joe Rogan called it mission control, but this is a 10 planet thing. But I don't know. Right now, I don't think Rob Font should do this, because if Chiwiwis pass over, oh, nice, he got up. Rob Font got up, but Chiwiwis is back, throwing him down. So now it's the second takedown. Rob Font is doing a good job keeping the feet on the hip. They're against the cage, and he's back up on his feet again. He needs to unlock Rosas Jr.'s hand, because otherwise he's going to be taken down continuously. Rosas is doing a nice combination, throwing knees to his thighs and drag him back down. He's doing kind of similar thing that Islam Makhachev and Khabib will do. Just keep dropping that weight and tire them out. All right, and again, he's putting him down. Okay, so now they're back on the floor here. Chiwiwis is holding tight to Rob Font's hips and is bringing his first hook in, trying to go for a mount position. Okay, he's trying to pull his weight on the inside, but Rob Font is in an interesting position right now. He's almost like seated, and he's not completely giving up, but Chiwiwis is trying to get his arm down, but Rob Font is back up. Almost back up. He's trying to get up on his feet, but Chiwiwis is trying to get his hooks to get his back. We got 10 seconds. Right now, I think they're going to, the end of the round right here. Listen, Rob Font did a good job defending. I think Raul Rosas need to be very, very, very smart when he puts him on the ground. He needs to be tight. He needs to apply a lot of pressure, crossface maybe, shoulder pressure, and control the legs and really pass very slowly. Don't rush things, because Rob Font is really good at getting up, to be honest. He's really good at getting up. Right now the odds basically change. -25 for Chiwiwis over here, and +300. You shouldn't count Rob Font out yet. Okay, I'll be honest with you, because right now, his punches are landing actually really, really good. All right, here we go. Round 2. I will say round 1. I will give that to Raul Rosas. Round 2. Let's see what happens. They're back at the center of the octagon. Raul needs to keep moving like he does, or like he did in round 1. And throw some jabs there. It's very interesting approach of Rob Font, how he's coming in like this. Nice block by Raul Rosas. Oh, nice punch by Raul Rosas. Oh, and a nice single leg again. Very easily, actually. And Rob Font is defending very nicely. And here we go. Rob Font reversed it on him. Wow. No way. Rosas basically reversed it. And we have Rob Font in almost like a triangle position right now. He has Rosas in a triangle, but Rosas escape. And on X, we're seeing people saying that Font won round 1. I'm not sure what they're looking at, but it's not this match, buddy. Raul Rosas for sure is the superior grappler here. He needs to be patient because Rob Font can also submit. Nice. Okay, so right now Raul Rosas is trying to pass the legs, and Rob Font is trying to do the mission controls position here from bottom. That's, you know, if you look up 10th Planet, they have this move that they do, but I don't know if it's very effective, to be honest. It may work on some people, but you have to, you know, when you're doing jiu-jitsu, you have to see what works, and if it doesn't work, abandon, go to other things. That way you need to work on everything. You know, work on positions that you like, but also positions that you don't like, so you know to throw submissions or to get certain moves from different angles. But here, Font is trying to do the same thing, and he doesn't understand that Rosas is blocking his right leg. So this mission control thing that he's trying to do, it's going to be hard for him to do it. He needs the other leg. So he's basically holding Rosas there to slow him down. But he needs to watch. Rosas needs to just watch himself and stay calm. All right, so Rob Font is back up, and Rosas jumped for the back. Okay, he jumped for the back. He almost gets the back. Rosas is trying to get the second hook in. And he's coming back up into the same position. So Rosas is in Rob Font's guard. It's not a complete close guard. It's pretty crazy. Rob Font, what he needs to try to do is use his legs on the hip to push him out. Like he has them on the hip, but he's not pushing him out. He's trying to lock a triangle, but listen, it's difficult right now. Ooh, a nice omoplata right here. Oh, and he gets out. And Rosas is back at taking him down. Same position. All right, let's say Rob Font right now is attempting a triangle. Unsuccessful. Rosas is doing a pressure pass, and he's in side control. Okay, and managed to get into half guard position. So right now, Rosas, Rob Font has a Kimura attempt. He has a Kimura attempt. He has the arm locked in. He has a Kimura. Chihuihuas need to really stay still and not move much because this could be dangerous for him. His arm is in a bad position right now, and Chihuihuas escaped. Nice. All right, now he's actually doing something he should have done a long time ago, which is using shoulder pressure on Rob Font in order to pass his guard. So he needs to get out of this half guard position and get into a mount position. We got 20 seconds left in round number 2. Good. Now he's landing ground and pound from this half guard position on Rob Font. We got 7 seconds left. And basically, Rosas dominated him on the ground. And this is the end of the round. All right, so as you can tell right now, Chiwiwis is dominating Rob Font when it comes to the grappling. Okay, he's getting taken down quite a bit by a single leg takedown. Okay, and ending in Rob Font's guard, not complete close guard, but he's there in the guard, and Rob Font is constantly trying to add or trying to do this mission control move, but it's not working. And like I said, if it's something that's not working, you got to abandon it, move on. All right, but he continued to do the same thing and is not producing any result. So Raul Rosas is applying a lot of pressure and is trying to do some damage from half guard position. All right, here we go, round 3. We're going to round 3 right now. Right now, in my opinion, I think Rosas got round 1 and round 2. I don't think Font did a whole lot to win any of these rounds so far. But they're back in the center of the octagon. Rosas is moving quite a bit, and Rob is hunting him down. Okay, I think Rob's preference would be to stay in the boxing range. Right now, Rob is chasing Chiwiwis, and Chiwiwis is now moving forward, trying to throw some punches. But I know what he's looking for. He's looking for that single leg takedown. Okay, he's just going to keep baiting him, moving left to side, throw some punches, and then going for the single leg takedown. Okay, Rosas landing a nice punch straight in the middle. He's moving quite a bit. Okay, now Rob is trying to pin him down against the cage, but again, single leg takedown. It's too easy for Rosas. It's too easy. All right, so now Rosas is passing his guard, and he's going to mount. All right, so Rosas is now in a mount position. He has his legs locked down, and he's trying to move up to a high mount. All right, I can kind of see that Font is a bit tired now. He has a figure 4 on his leg, and Chiwiwis is just there. I don't think he's going to go for the high mount, but he cannot hip escape right now. Rob Font cannot hip escape, so this is amazing technique. This is amazing groundwork by Rosas. Okay, now Rob is going up. He's getting out. Beautiful. All right, but Rosas has him tied up with his arm around the hip. My bad. All right, so Rosas is bringing him back to the canvas. Rob really need to address the hands. Okay, and he really needs to be on an angle. He's flat on his back right now, and he's trying to work. He needs to try to see if he can get his feet on the hip or push down on the calves down there in order to get some sort of butterfly hook to get Rosas off of him. All right, so right now Rob is getting up again. You know, one thing is very admirable from Font here, that he's getting up pretty easy. But the problem is he's going back down because he can't get out of this situation because he's not addressing Rosas' grip around his waist. So he's back down on the canvas right now, and Rosas is he's still in half guard actually, right? And they're close to the fence. Rosas feel very safe in this position. Rob Font is attempting to get back up, and he is successful. But again, Rosas has his hand around his waist. So Rosas Jr. is kind of doing some damage to Rob Font's legs and drags him back to the mat, to the canvas. This win for sure will put Rosas in the top 15 if he wins this fight, which is definitely going to happen. We have like 1 minute left. He's doing a good job. You know, he reminds me right now of Khabib and Islam. He's remind me of them because he's doing the same kind of thing, the same formula. Let you get back up and drag you back to the mat or to the canvas in this position, right? And Rob Font can't do nothing. And then in the meantime, he's landing a couple shots here and there. Ooh, nice roll. And now he's in side control. All right, so Rob Font is trying to attempt to land some elbows from the bottom, but it's very unsuccessful. We got 10 seconds left, and Rob Font is trying to go for a leg lock, but Raul Rosas is defending pretty good, and this is the end of the match. And Rob Font looks a bit disappointed because I think he knows that he lost this fight, okay? He lost this match, guys. So, I mean, I hope I'm not wrong, because then something is wrong with the judges. But I think he lost this match. All right. So they're gonna announce the winner soon. Meantime, next fight, okay, it's gonna be a good one. Rainier de Ritter versus Caio Borango. Caio from the Nerd Squad. That's what I call it, the Nerd Squad. Okay, is going against RDR. RDR, I think he may take him down and try to go for submissions because RDR's ground game is really, really good. All right, so let's just take a look what the odds are for RDR. Here we go. RDR. We have Caio actually a favorite against RDR. You know, I'm interested to see what Caio's previous win was. So last year he lost actually against Imavov. He lost by decision. That was back in September, and he won by decision against Jared Cannonier. And also, he KO'd Paul Craig. So let's see what's going to happen. Unanimous decision. Raul Rosas. Told ya. Raul Rosas winning by unanimous decision. Chiwiwis. Here we go. We got Joe Rogan coming in the octagon. They're asking what the game plan was. He basically said that he was planning the knockout, but the takedown was too easy. He's speaking Spanish now. He's saying, me, you got to respect my name. He does it for God, and he does it for his mom. He's asking for someone in the top 10. Smart call out, to be honest. I mean, He probably won't get top 10. He probably won't get it. But it's good for him to be calling it out, okay? Because right now, I think he will do pretty well in top 10. At least give them a competition, right? But, the bantamweight division is pretty stacked. Very stacked. Very stacked. So let's see. Next, we got RDR. RDR versus Kaio. One match that I think if Raul Rosas improve his grappling even more, right? In terms of control, like, you know what? I think this is a good idea for him, actually. If he goes to Dagestan 2-3 year, forget, because he's only 21. If he goes to Dagestan, this is a crazy idea. But Raul, if you're watching, listen. If you go to Dagestan even 1 year and forget, okay? Just work on that style, man. And then tighten up the jiu-jitsu a little bit. Yo, he's going to dominate. He's going to dominate. That might be a crazy idea because that division is really stacked. But I kind of sense that he could adopt a little bit of that Khabib style, Like he could adopt a little bit of it. So let's see. We got the next fight. We're going to take a quick little break and we will be back with the main event. Okay, we're going to skip this next fight here to take a little break. But we will be back with Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. Listen, it's going to be a great fight. Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway. Again, Charles being my favorite. But, I like Max Holloway too. I think if Charles can stay disciplined and not fall into the trap of going back and forward with Max, like striking wise, I think he could win. He could even submit him. I don't know if Max ever got submitted before. I don't know. But I think Charles winning the belt would definitely help him. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, like I said, I think Max has punching power, and Max could knock Charles Oliveira out. That's why Charles needs to stay disciplined. He cannot blink. So, yeah, let's see what happens. But we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with the main card, Max versus Oliveira. All right, folks, we are back. After taking a little break, we are going with our main event of the evening. All right, the BMF title is on the line. Max Holloway versus Charles do Bronx Oliveira. The previous fight, co-main event, we have Caio, who won by decision. All right, against Rainier the Ritter. I think this is the Ritter's second loss in the UFC. Okay. Last year versus Brendan Allen, he got KO'd. And now this fight, lost by decision. I don't know what their strategy going in, but coming up next, we have Blast versus do Bronx. Anyways, well, if you can drop in the chat who you think is going to win. Again, I'm going to pick do Bronx because he's definitely one of my favorite fighters. And, yeah, I rock with do Bronx, man. He is, I like his style of fighting. Okay, but I do like Max as well. And honestly, I won't be surprised if Max win. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, but I feel like this should be a very tight fight. Okay, so let's see what happens, man. The MMA game, you never know. You never know. You never know. So let's take a look at the different wins for tonight. So we got 2 KO, 2 decisions, and we have the last fight on the main card, and we'll see what happens. Okay. All right. I don't know if Max Holloway got submitted ever. Like, I can't remember, honestly, to be honest. Like, I cannot remember. But I'm going to look it up here because I'm very interested to know if he ever lost by decision. Okay, so his losses here, KO. Let's see what else. He got KO'd. He got split decision, unanimous decision. No, listen, Max Holloway never lost by submission. So this may be something, guys. Like, I don't know Max's jiu-jitsu because I never seen it. I never seen his jiu-jitsu in action. So it will be interesting to see what Max Holloway does. So, but yeah, let's see what happens. All right, so right now they're playing the highlights for Charles do Bronx Oliveira. Guy came out of the favelas of Brazil. Okay, and now he's killing it, man. Anyways, I want to see if they have announced anything again on the White House card. Listen, this is interesting stuff, man. This is interesting stuff. I don't think we're going to just get those 6 fights that they announced, which is the main event: Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje, Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane for the interim heavyweight title, Sean O'Malley versus Ayman Zahabi, Mauricio Rufy versus Michael Chandler, Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dukas, Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. Yo, Diego Lopez just fought recently. This is pretty interesting. That fight, Mauricio versus Michael Chandler, honestly, I think Mauricio Rufy will win. I don't know, something about Michael Chandler's style, like he just can't help himself but to lose. I'm sorry to say it. If you're a Michael Chandler fan, I'm sorry. I like Michael Chandler. He's good entertainment, okay? He's good entertainment, and I don't take that away from him at all. But in terms of winning, I don't know what happened, man. He came into the UFC, and he stopped winning for some reason. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't think he's going to beat Roofy, because for some reason he won't stay disciplined enough to win. So, but yeah, that's an interesting 6 fights announcement. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I'm a bit disappointed. With the matchups. I like the Ilya versus Gaethje. I like Alex versus Cyril Gain. But the rest, it doesn't really do anything for me. I don't know why. I thought there would be like some good, exciting match, but they're not done, right? So this is just six fights. Like, they're not done with the card. But yeah, they should have done a bit better, I think. What about Hamzat? He could have brought some excitement to it. Jones, Connor, Nate Diaz. Those names, like, we're not seeing this. I'm looking at the website right now. They're also talking about Ngannou versus Francis. Like, yo, they need to do it, man. I just suggest everybody start making noise about that. Ngannou versus Jones. That's the fight to make. Ngannou is a free agent. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed at the card. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't give me the same, like, pop or the excitement. It just, main card is good. But the rest, it seems like another fight night, to be honest. Chandler, Roofy, great. I don't think Roofy is that big to make that fight really pop. Maybe Chandler versus Nate Diaz would have been good too, but I don't know. But let's see where we're at here with the main event: Charles do Bronx versus Oliveira. Okay, we're gonna check to see where we are in the mix. This is crazy. So, and whoever wins this, I'm not sure what will happen, but next it need to be a good matchup, actually. Like, whoever wins this, like, I mean, if Max Holloway wins, maybe they need to bring Nate Diaz back for this. That would be hilarious too. Or maybe they're trying to put the BMF title for the what do you call that? The White House. Who knows? Maybe they're trying to see who the winner is first and then go for it. But we need to see. We need to wait and see. So we got Oliveira walking in, kissing his lady and kids. One thing I appreciate about Oliveira is that he's so calm all the time. He's always calm, man. So, all right, let's see. All right, now we have Max coming in. Ooh, I'm excited. He's coming in on some Hawaiian music, so he's already relaxed. Some island Hawaiian. Drop it in the chat. Yo, it's crazy because everybody's singing. Everybody's singing this song. He's the champ. Let's see what happens, folks. Let's see what happens. Drop it in the chat right now while you have the time. Who do you think will win this fight? Okay? Don't wait. Drop it in the chat right now. Let's go. I got Oliveira right now to win by submission. Oliveira to win by submission, possibly round 3 or possibly round 2. Okay? Let's go. All right, so he also checking in with the fam. Now he goes in. Gets patted down. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Both of these guys have massive fan base, by the way. I don't think either of them are not liked by the MMA community. Okay, everybody loves these two, and you know, that's why this is a fan favorite. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. Actually, this was a good move for Charles do Bronx. You know, Charles do Bronx made a good move because you know, he's one of these guys. Like, I don't think everybody can fight, like, do this BMF thing. I don't think it should be for everybody. Like, some people shouldn't be fighting for this at all because they're not the BMF type. But these two, for show. For show. All right, so here we go, man. Coming up next, we got Max Holloway. Let's go. He's entering the ring. Tremendous boxer. He claimed to be the #1 boxer in the UFC. Let's go. All right, let's see. Okay, we have plus 170 for Holloway to win by KO, plus 330 by submission. Listen, I mean, that's not bad, actually. Plus 330. Let's take a quick look here. Again, certain websites have different odds, but it's good to know who they think is the favorite. I don't know who put these things together, but if the fans do it or the professionals. But here he is. He's ready to go. Yo, this is I'm so hyped right now. They're hyped, but I'm hyped. Okay, let's go. Let me just take a quick look here. Main event odds. Okay, so they have minus 210 for Holloway and plus 160 for Oliveira. Okay. All right, let's see what's happening. This is the main event of the evening. All right. We have Mark Goddard being the referee. Survivor is sponsoring this match. This is going to be crazy, guys. I wonder if this fight will be finished within the first couple of rounds. Or within the first round. Who knows? I think what needs to happen is like Oliveira needs to make sure that he doesn't rush in the first round. That's one thing he needs to understand. He needs to make sure he doesn't do. It's time, folks. It's time. Yo, I like Bruce, man. Bruce hypes me up. Bruce makes it happen, man. All right. Here we have Charles the Bronx. Charles Oliveira being announced right now. Okay. He is basically the underdog right now. But it's very close, guys. It's very close. It's very close. These guys respect each other. So this is going to be a close match. Let's see if Mr. Bless can pull it off. BMF champion. This is going to be very high paced, guys. So I'm telling you right now, if you're tuned in, do not skip. Do not change this channel. Stay linked up here right now because it's going to be a good fight. Here we go. They're going to go into the center of the octagon right now. They're going to touch gloves right now. They're respectful. These guys respect each other. They are, I will consider or say OG now in the game. Even DC is saying this is going to be so good. Listen. The crowd is going nuts. All right, here we go. Touching of the gloves. And we are in the center. A big kick by Charles Oliveira right away. Jabs by Max. Another kick by Oliveira. Okay, Max is circling around with the jab. Oliveira is blocking. But Oliveira is right on him. Right on him like always. Ooh. Straight punches to Oliveira. Straight punches. And Oliveira is touching. Oliveira is clinching. And putting Max down. Putting Max down. He's putting Max down. Oh my gosh, he's so good. He's so good. He is in side control right now, holding Max down right on the fence. Going crossface. Okay, his jiu-jitsu is legit, folks. Legit. Okay, crossface right now. He's holding side control and pushing him against the cage. He was smart to do this because I think Max would have knocked him out. Now he's using his knee. Okay, and he's going to just go one step at a time. He's putting knee on belly. He's mounting. But Max is pushing away. And he's just dominating from the top. He's going elbows now. He's putting a jiu-jitsu clinic right now, guys. Jiu-jitsu clinic. Crossface again. Okay, Chihuihuis really need to look at this man's jiu-jitsu, how he's using it, okay, to apply pressure and keep people down. He's riding Max. Okay, right now he's on his back. He's on Max's back. But Max stand up. Max is up. He's up right now. So this is going to be just hand fighting. Okay. I don't know. I think he has a rear naked choke, but I don't know if it's under the chin. It's not under the chin yet. It's not. You cannot give your back indeed against Charles. This is a terrible position for Max because He's trying to go under the chin. Max needs to fight the hands. He cannot blink. He needs to stay very composed. Oh my gosh, he's starting to get close, guys. He needs to survive this. He needs to survive this. Oh my gosh, I'm at the edge of my seat. I can't. This is beautiful jiu-jitsu. So right now there's no action, but Max is staying calm, because if he moves, he will get choked. He's on his back right now, and now Oliveira is starting to throw punches in there to make him react. Similar way that Nate Diaz threw a punch from the top to make Conor react and slip that rear naked choke in. So they are still pretty dry, so that's good. This man's jiu-jitsu is legit, so you cannot blink. Anyways, we have 130 minute to go. See, now Max getting kneed from everywhere. Max is still surviving. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Max is surviving, man. Max is surviving, but he's getting a lot of punches and elbows. So Charles needs to stay focused here. He has 1 more minute to survive indeed. There's a figure 4. Okay, a body lock. We have a body lock, and he's cranking to the other side. This is not good for Max. But Max is surviving. He pushed the arm away. Max survived this. Max cannot go belly down. He needs to stay calm. There's 30 seconds left, folks. 30 seconds left. Max is smiling against the cage. 25 seconds. He's smiling against this cage. This man is dangerous from the top. I don't know if Oliveira is kissing him or what, but it's like he's very close to the face here. Trying to survive this. This is crazy. Charles is trying to throw punches, and he survived. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. He survived. Anyways, this round for sure is Charles Oliveira. I think, I'll be honest with you guys, Charles Oliveira needs to just play this game, because it seems that if Max start to throw punches with him, I don't know, he has a habit of running into it sometimes, and he can get knocked out. We seen Charles Oliveira get knocked out before, but even also we saw them kind of like sit him down, and then he comes back with the jiu-jitsu, so we'll see. They're trying to say to Oliveira that Max is gonna try to do the overhand left to the chin. We got a hype fan in the crowd here. They're constantly putting the camera on him. Okay, here we go, round 2. All right, here we go. Touching of the gloves, back in the center. We're starting boxing. Nice kick to the middle of Max's gut. Max threw a nice combination. Okay, now, here we go. Oliveira timed it beautifully by throwing a kick in the middle and rushed into a takedown. And here we are again. Look at this. Max is trying to put in a triangle, but it's not successful. And right now, round 2, we have 30 seconds in, and we're already on the ground here. Okay? We are already on the ground. The crowd is booing, but I don't think they understand, man. This is what Oliveira needs to do. Like, Max's striking is dangerous, folks. Uh-oh. Now he's on kind of like mount and the back, really. Uh-oh. 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 There's a head and arm choke coming. A head and arm choke coming. Basically, they're saying it's a rear naked choke with the arm in. But I think Max needs to stay on his side like that. Do not move. All right. Max is doing a good job, I think, but he's in deep waters right now. He's in very deep waters right now. Uh-oh, I'm not sure. He's under. Uh-oh. I keep saying oh because, like, it's on the jaw right now. It's on the jaw. He's in trouble right now. And Max survived. Elbow. Elbow. Uh-oh. He's trying to land elbow from the back right to the head. This is not good. And Charles has a figure four again, like a body lock. Max needs to get the body triangle off of him. He needs to rotate to the other side so he can get out of this body lock. Charles Oliveira is doing a good job trying to go for elbows right now. Oh, he's getting pieced up really bad. He's on the right side right now to get out of this body triangle, but it's like Oliveira is like glue on him. Man, it's crazy. Uh-oh, now there's like a crank here. A crank, it may happen, but Max is the BMF. He can't tap like Conor McNugget. He cannot. He has to survive this. This is what the BMF is all about, man. If you're the baddest guy out there, you got to survive this stuff. You got to go to sleep. There is no tapping allowed in the BMF. Wow. This is crazy. You know, I'm a bit surprised, though, that... well, I'm not surprised because Oliveira's a ground game is impressive. I just don't think Holloway encountered someone like Oliveira in his last, I will say, 8 to 10 fights. Ooh, he's going to continue to keep this body locked and continue to just grind him down, man. We got 45 seconds left in round 2. Total of 5 minutes and 30 seconds of back control so far from Charles Oliveira. So right now, yes, Max Holloway is actually on his back and he's in the right position, but he needs to kind of slide out of this body lock. He's trying to get up, but the body lock keeps him tangled. I don't know if you guys been in the body lock, but they're very hard and painful and annoying to get out of. It's a pain. Okay, it may look easy, but it's a pain. So, all right, this is the end of round 2. All right, Max is a bit cut in the forehead, but right now Max needs to create distance, I think, and come in with the combinations really fast, because otherwise Charles Oliveira closes the gap and get the takedown. I think they're telling Max Holloway to do the old school wrestling style. I'm not sure what that means, but I don't know. Right now, they're telling Oliveira that he won the 2 first rounds. They are correct. He won both rounds with not a lot of effort. I'll say that. But I think Oliveira need to watch out. Again, I say this because Max Holloway, you cannot count him out. You know, he could land a good shot. He just need to time it well, and Oliveira needs to stay out of that. Here we go. Oh, a kick to the head by Oliveira. Oliveira is doing a good job combining kicks and punches to keep the distance. And right, Oliveira is on him constantly, throwing kicks. Ooh, good punch by Max Holloway. Another good left hand. Oliveira's returning it. Okay, back to the takedown. Oliveira is going back to the takedown. And see, take him down easy. Oh, no. Max survived this one a little bit. But he's applying a lot of pressure against the cage. And seems like Oliveira's a bit more stronger than Holloway. But I think Holloway need to pummel. Dig the underhook, pummel out, and circle out. But Oliveira is doing a good job trying to take him down and get behind him. So here we... Oh, this was a crazy takedown. Crazy takedown. Oliveira landed in side control. Oliveira is really applying a lot of pressure. Grinding his elbow on Max's face. This is no fun position to be in. Listen, Oliveira's doing a lot of damage right now. And I think in this round we may see the end here. I think. But, you know, I will never count Max out because he is just a beast. The crowd is booing according to DC, but I'm telling you, Oliveira is no joke, man. This is like textbook. I love this fight. It's beautiful. He's using his face to apply pressure and grinding it. He's grinding his chin on his face. It's amazing. He's using his face to grind on Max. And he's about to get complete mount. Okay, now he's in a complete mount. So he's grinding his face and he's moving his arm further up. Either going for an arm triangle or he's going for some sort of submission. No, Max is trying to turn his back or turn his back towards him. He should just stay flat on the ground or get his hooks in, I will say. But Oliveira's jiu-jitsu is just too much. It's just too much. Oliveira is using his face to control the direction of Max's face. This is something I haven't seen this before. This is really good, actually. So instead of he's using shoulder pressure, but he's also using his chin to control Max's face. We have 1 minute and 45 seconds. Round 3. Oh boy. It's complete domination indeed. Wow. So we have Charles basically in a half guard situation, but he's going from half guard to mount to half guard to mount. And he's basically, you know, he's putting a clinic here. Like, he's really displaying great jiu-jitsu. All right, here we go. More elbows coming from the top from Oliveira. We see some bleeding of Max after round 2, but right now he's looking pretty good. The cut man did a good job patching things up. Guys, I don't think Max has any response from when it comes to grappling. There is no response, and yeah, that is gonna cost him the fight. But don't count Max out. I keep saying that. Even though I want Oliveira to win this fight, don't count Max out because Max can land and he can crack. All right, here we go. End of round 3. There was a beautiful knee landed by Oliveira. Okay, we're just watching the replay right now. And also a nice, beautiful takedown. It's just amazing how he does the takedown. Amazing. He just rotated his hips in a way. It's almost like a beautiful judo throw. It's good. It's good. All right, I'm curious to see what their advice is going to be to Max Holloway. I'm just going to jump on X right here to see what the people are saying. The people pay. The people pay for pay-per-view. Let's take a look here. He looks a bit defeated, to be honest. If you go to Twitter, type in UFC 326, you can see the latest. I think they're still talking about Cody Garbrandt fight. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. 4th round. Max. Uh-oh, somebody got hit in the nuts. All right, we're back. We're back here. There was a kick. Charles is throwing kicks on the outside. Max is looking to throw punches again because Charles is really on him. Charles is really a beautiful 1-2, but Charles is nice uppercut. I'm telling you, like, Oliveira needs to watch out. Get out of the center line. And here we go, back to the takedown. Back to the takedown. The people are not liking it, but listen. This is MMA, folks. This is MMA. You want to see a knockout, but this is MMA. All right, so Max is against the cage here, and Oliveira is looking for a takedown. Oliveira is looking for a takedown. Here we go. Big takedown for Oliveira. And again, he's using his head, which is something I haven't seen Oliveira do before. But this is actually very smart. Instead of using shoulder pressure, he's using his head to kind of like control Max's head and do what he wants, basically, from a grappling point of view. He has tremendous control. Wow, beautiful jiu-jitsu. I just like his jiu-jitsu, man. This is high-level stuff. All right, so here we go. Knee on belly. I think Charles, this is how he needs to fight Ilia Topuria. I think he could have beat Ilia Topuria if he fought this way. But what Charles did wrong, he just stood there in the pocket. Because I don't think Ilia has this kind of jiu-jitsu at all. All right, so we got knee on belly. And he's looking to obviously go for submission and apply ground and pound. But I know what he's doing right now. He's trying to isolate. He's trying to checkmate him by isolating his arm. But he's waiting for that time. He's just grinding him down. He's waiting for that time to isolate his limbs. So now he's knee on belly and he's going towards mount. Okay. I think by default, most people want to trap that leg. And now Charles is on top, dropping bombs. Dropping bombs and causing Max Holloway to turn his back. And here we go. Charles is basically on his back, trying to get him to tap. Charles is dropping his the back of his foot, so he's basically trying to axe kick him from the back. Listen, man, Charles has a lot of tools. Lot of tools. All right. He's punishing his body, Max's body, with the heel. So right now, it is almost like a win for Max if he doesn't get submitted. Because this level of jiu-jitsu is unbelievable. 15 minutes of ground control time, guys. 15 minutes. That is crazy, man. I think he's trying to set Max up, because Max did a great job defending, but he's trying to checkmate him. If you understand what that means, it's basically where you're eliminating every option of escape and you're finishing. But Max is doing a good job defending, staying calm and composed. He is breathing heavy, but he's staying calm. There's like almost like a twister situation. We're back on the back. We are 10 seconds, and again, Max is surviving. But I think this is going to go decision, guys. This may go decision. Max needs to come out here next round and just throw bombs. And I think here is what, guys, I'm going to paint the scenario for you right now. This is the last round. If I was Max coach, I'll be like, listen, Max, this is the final round. You are down 4-0. So go to the middle of the octagon and point down. Bring Oliveira to your domain and say, let's bang, let's go. And let him fall for it. If he falls for him, knock him out. Okay? So Oliveira now, if I was his coach, I'll be like, listen, Charles will probably point down to the center of the octagon. Don't fall for it. Stay focused. If he points like this, say yes, throw a punch, and go for takedown. Do not fall for it, because that's what's going to happen. But if he lets his ego do it, it's over. This is the final round, folks. Here we go. We didn't stay up for nothing. This is a good fight. If you don't like it because there is no knockout, you don't know the sport, man. This is MMA. Jiu-jitsu was on display. They're hugging and kissing. Here we go. Last round. Nice kicks. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Oliveira. Oliveira is hitting Max with bombs. They're trying to take down. Oh no, Max took Oliveira down. Listen, guys, this is huge. Max needs to disengage. According to DC, he needs to get up. But right now, Oliveira is keeping him down with a lockdown, and he's going to do a sweep. He's going to do a sweep because he has the left ankle. Okay. Right here, Max need to know some submissions here. He needs to know some submissions because Oliveira's going to try to sweep. But the Bronx is like playing a good jiu-jitsu here by trying to do the reversal. Oliveira is just burning time here. But he's waiting for the perfect position right now to reverse the situation with Max. This is where... here we go. Charles is coming up. Charles is going up. And then he's going to go through the back door and start landing punches. Right now, the ref is kind of like giving them a warning here. We have a submission. Oh, no, sorry. We have an escape. Nice. Charles Oliveira came out. And Charles went back for a takedown. So now Charles is in Max's close guard. Okay, but Max doesn't have an answer. We can see Max's face is pretty banged up. Got some knots in his forehead that are really bad. Right now, Charles is trying to do some damage from the top here, even though he's stuck in the close guard. Charles is winning this fight, guys. This is round 5. There's 2 minutes left. Charles is in Max Holloway's close guard, and they're close to the cage, but Max has no answer. So basically, Charles is grinding him down and landing shots here and there and applying significant pressure so that Max's feet cannot come into the inside. This is interesting because you can hear the commentators talking about this is the BMF title. Should there be more striking, more stand-up? It's a fight. It's a fight, so it don't matter. Like, he dominated. So I don't know what to say, but is Charles the real BMF? I mean, the fans are basically booing because I think they want to see they want to see fight. They want to see punches. And they're contemplating if Charles will get up in the last 15 seconds and point to the middle. Maybe he will do it, guys. Maybe he will do it. But this is a domination. Oh, Max is up. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Oliveira. 10 seconds left. Oh, here we go. They're banging. They're pointing to the ground. Guys, they're pointing. Oh my gosh, this is insane. No way. That was crazy. That is crazy. Charles pointed to the middle, man. Led him up and just went at it. It wasn't enough, but they did it. Charles is the best, man. Charles is the best. Charles is the best. Charles would like his family to come, and I think he said he wanted his dad to put the belt around him. This is crazy. It was dominant. It was dominant. He dominated Max stand up. He dominated him on the ground. He controlled him, controlled the distance, controlled the ground. Like, really. You know what they need to do? They need to unify this back. But unfortunately, Ilia Topuria is fighting with Justin Gaethje. Okay, so you can have a cool thing here. You can have a cool moment here where you have like Charles Oliveira, BMF, Justin Gaethje versus Ilia for the championship, and then unify that, or they fight. Whoever wins both belts. Yo, that would be sick, man. That would be crazy. Anyways, I can't wait to see what he says in his interview. But we all know Charles Oliveira is the obvious winner. He controlled the fight. And he did his thing, man. He did his thing. Meanwhile, on X, we got them to rate the fight. from 1 to 10. I think a lot of people are disappointed, man. Disappointed. But listen, I don't think it's done yet. I think you have, well, it depends. Like, you can put Kayla Harrison versus Nunes if Kayla recovers. I see some options here for Nate Diaz. Kobe Covington versus Nate Diaz. Yo, that would be crazy. But no, Conor needs somebody. Or they can do, Conor versus Colby. What about that fight? But yeah, we'll see. What happens. Anyways, after 5 round, we have Charles Oliveira. Wow. Charles crying, man. And he has his dad putting it on him. He's telling his dad to put it on him. Wow. He's trying to get a translator here to. He's telling Max he respects him. He's saying that they come here, that some guys come here to talk a lot of crap. We come here to do a lot of beautiful things. He means the martial arts. Charles is a very legit dude, man. He's not into the trash talk or the nonsense. He's into putting beautiful fights. Respectful guy. He has his daughter there, crying, son in his hands, wife. The family has the belt upside down. That's hilarious. I think the dad is having a lot of fun in the cage. The family is very happy, of course. Sorry, guys. I'm just listening to his thing. I want to see what he's saying. Who's next? They're asking, what is next? He should call out Conor McGregor. He should. Wow. He's saying, Hunter, call me for the Casablanca, which is the White House. His dad wants to speak. His dad wanted to speak, but oh my gosh, Charles, you better hold that baby because he has his baby on his one hand like this. You should make sure that he holds the baby. They're going for Max Holloway now. They're asking what the game plan was. Yeah, Max's face is beat up, guys. Max's face, he has a big ball on his forehead. Wow, that was crazy, man. Listen, this fight was everything we asked for. And these guys, you know, I like it when it's like that. True respect. They take pictures at the end. Their families. He's calling the wife to take pictures with each other. The whole family. The whole family. The whole coaches. This is beautiful, guys. Max's family, Max's coaches, Oliveira's family, Oliveira's coaches. It's amazing. They're really both guys. Now, I mean, Nate Diaz may watch this and be like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? Let's actually take a look and see what Nate, if he's saying something on Twitter, because it might be actually funny. He may think this is too much, too soft, you know? Oh no. Oh, and of course, I was telling you, he's saying boring. He's saying that the fight is boring. He's saying these guys all dorks fighting for my belt. You're welcome. Yo, this is hilarious. Nate Diaz got some funny tweets, like they say. So, anyways, guys, this was great. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for streaming or staying on the stream and getting a play-by-play, really, on the UFC card for the BMF title. Like I said Oliveira was going to do it. And his jiu-jitsu was amazing today. So, like I said, I think he was going to dominate. He did. And, you know, Max, don't count Max out. You can never count Max out because Max is really good. Okay. Other than that, we got the White House card. Guys, I thought about it. Initially, when it came out, I was like a bit hyped. But I think the card is a bit boring. I must say the card is a bit boring. The only fight, in my opinion, that is good is the Topuria Gaethje fight. Other than that, nothing really excites me. I mean, I like Sean O'Malley. I like the other fights that are there, but it's like it's not the card is not popping for me. The card is not popping, you know. So you have like I think six fights. Alex Oliveira. I mean that fight versus Cyril Gane. You know, I mean it could play out two ways. That Gane is going to kick him from the outside, circle, take him down, go for some sort of submission, or Alex will catch him with that left hook as he circles. So that heavyweight title or interim title is not bad, but it's not as exciting either. Sean O'Malley versus Zahabi. Mauricio Rufy versus Chandler. Bo Nickel versus Kyle. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. So, I don't know. There's only one fight on this card that is really good. Like, I mean, so they dropped the ball here, man. But maybe, and I only say maybe, they have some more fights in their back pockets that they're not announcing yet. And it will be like they're dropping a bomb last minute. So, we'll see. Anyways, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm signing off. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Go check out the rest of my videos. And see you later.
Yeah. frenzy.